Hit-and-run collisions are those in which at least one person involved in a crash flees the scene before offering any information or aid to the other involved persons or fails to properly report the crash. Pedestrians account for the majority of people killed in hit-and-run crashes. A hit-and-run can also involve a collision with a parked car on the street or in a parking lot, colliding with other property such as a light pole, fence post or building, and leaving the scene. Although hitting an object like a traffic sign and leaving can be considered evading responsibility, and not the more serious hit-and-run event. Felony hit-and-run is defined by most states as leaving the scene of an accident where there is any type of injury to a person, whether the injured person is a pedestrian or an occupant of a vehicle. The legal penalties for felony hit-and-run can be quite severe, including the suspension or cancellation of one's driver's license. Insurance companies often raise the insurance costs or even void the policies of drivers involved in this offense. Misdemeanor hit-and-run involving property damage. Fleeing after having a car accident that results in only property damage is generally a misdemeanor. If you ever hit an unattended vehicle or other property with your car, then you have a duty to stop and try to find the owner. If you cannot find the owner, you could leave a note with your vehicle's plate number and insurance information, like your policy number and insurance company's name and phone number. You also have a duty to inform the police department about the accident. These days it might not be advisable to leave too much personal information. You don't want to get harassed or have a stranger show up at your door. If you are the victim of a hit-and-run, your collision coverage is generally used to cover damages. If there is an injury involved, the uninsured motorist coverage is used to cover costs. However, uninsured motorist coverage is optional. You should consider this coverage to add to your policy.